Diamonds in my rings, yeah, fuck it. I don't need no romance. I'ma do my own dance. Give a fuck about the rest, yeah, fuck it. Can't none do it like me. Got milk, Gouda cheese. Spent the grip just for the drip. Can't pop shit like me. These bitches hate to see me shine, so they throw shade on my grind. Tryna throw me off, yet I'm feeling fine. Blowing up my line, tryna tell me lies. Nigga, I ain't got the time. Later, bitch, you can't cop me.
Hi, this is Robert Wood with the Keep It Dago podcast. I'm here with Ashley, also known as Dr. Big Homie. She is a hip hop artist. She sings R&B. She does some comedy, and she's also known as Dr. Big Homie for the great advice that she gives from people from time to time. You can catch her on Facebook sometimes in her lives, being hilarious, being kooky, doing all kinds of stuff. And she is a San Diego person. She's born and raised in San Diego. She's part of the San Diego urban entertainment industry. And I would like San Diego to say hi to her and her to say hi to San Diego. Ashley, what is Dago like?
What's happening? What's good, Dago? What's good?
Well, what's good right now, Ashley, is you. The first thing that I want to address is you go by two names. One of them, Big Ash. The other one, Dr. Big Homie. Now, I know why you have those two names, but explain to the rest of Dago why you have those two names.
Well, Big Ash is what I go by when it comes to the music, because everything about big, I may be a short person, I'm only 5'2", you know what I mean? But I feel like a giant out here. So I go by the name Big Ash. And then Dr. Big Homie, tarot readings. And I'm out here trying to inspire everybody to elevate, and to get their shit together straight, So Dr. Big Homie is somebody who, I'm out here writing out prescriptions for folks. You feel me? I'm just out here trying to heal everybody, heal the streets and the community. Feel me?
And speaking of healing, San Diego's urban entertainment industry is currently on the rise, as you know, being a part of it. We're starting to put out more products. We're starting to have uh, a higher, I won't say higher quality because we've always had high quality entertainers, but we're starting to have a higher quality of distinction of what that San Diego product is. In other words, it's getting to the point where you can look at Dago and you can tell it's Dago. And every individual in San Diego's urban entertainment industry has their own story, including you. Now, I know with you, you do some comedy. And one of the things that play into
Right.
your comedy is some of the pain and some of the incidents you've been through. Can you talk about that a little bit for us?
Yeah. So, growing up, I had a cool life. It was very like kind of sheltered in a way, and we were, well taken care of and stuff like that. But of course, like everything in life isn't perfect. So, like I've been through some things, abandonment, um, self with family, um, betrayal. I've been lied to so many times. I've been taken advantage of. I've had to stay out in the streets before. I've hopped from home to home and stuff like that. Went to even been in jail times. You feel me? So I've been through a lot, and I feel like me going through those things, it was a way, for me to gain experience so that way I could be more relatable to people, because I have a big heart, and I really feel for a lot of people because I've also have a similar story, or they may have a similar story with me, and then see that how strong I really am, and how I got through it, and how I keep progressing and keep striving to be better, and keep striving towards my dreams and my goals, and I don't let what I've been through make who I am. I just use it as leverage and my advantage to just be, even bigger.
So you wore big ass, now you're bigger ass. It sounds like you've been through the fire and been forged. And now not only are things looking up for you, but you're in a position where you're helping out other people and making it work for them. What I'll do right now is I'll touch really quickly on the fact that you do
Yeah.
some comedy. And one of the things I left out was one of your previous careers. You were a barber at one time. How was that?
Yep, I was.
Okay.
Man, barbering was cool. It was fun. But it's like having to stand all day is not okay. You know, like I feel like I'm about 60 years old. Sometimes my wrists be cracking, my knees will give out, my back hurts all the time, and things like that. But it was cool, it was fun. Like I got to, meet interesting people. I'll just say that.
And now, does that play into your music, your comedy? Like, because I know in barbershops, you hear a lot of stories. Like you said, you met interesting people. Are some of those people used as composites for some of the things that you do? Maybe putting those people together and meshing them?
Yeah, I've actually met like being in the barbershop actually gave me, a few collaboration opportunities. It allowed me to even like let people hear me at first because I didn't really rap in front of people yet, but I would play my song in the background. They'll be like, "Who's that?" I'll be like, "Oh, that's me." I got to do that a little bit. Um, Also too, um, getting a lot of game too from other people. Like I've met some people who are actually in the industry working in it, and they gave me a lot of game on how I should operate, how my cadence should be, how my delivery should be, all that thing. Like it brought me a lot of open doors in the music.
Okay, so that opened a lot of doors for you in the music industry. You met people, you were able to find people to collaborate with, and you picked up a lot of game, which is a really big deal. You look like you're ready to bust something out right now, Ashley. Let's hear a little something, something, real quick,
I mean, I could.
quick and slick.
All right. All right. You try to slow me down, but I'll pick up the pace, taking on strides. Why you sprinting the race? I even took a step back, now you're fixing the feint. And I keep it pushing, passing you on the way. Never faking no lace. I put the out in the cake. Never underestimate, I got to the gate. I keep it real like Kalani, got soul like Sade. And I always keep it hypey like my name is Ifode. You can tell by my aura, I don't need the Sephora. Stunt like Kimura, you haters sick cause I'm bolder. Niggas suck, yeah, I'm colder. Putting shit back in order. About to fight Luke Cage, injustice all over. Pass me the ball, finna take my shot. I bet you I won't break over the line to the corner. Finna make it through this hit. Off of the dome to the paper, I just hit another lick. And my ex always showed me never chase after dick. Natural talent, I don't need a hand. Hey, I got the vision, I'm in high demand. Hey, follow the plan, get my thanks to the man. Yeah, staying now, watch you win. Yeah, cause I'm me.
Okay, that was some funk right there. All
Yeah,
right,
just a
Dave,
little
you
slight
heard
something.
it. You better go grab something, Byron, when you get the opportunity. Because Big Ass has busted it out. Dr. Big Homie is giving you the advice.
Period.
It's going down. And now, one of the things that built her music, and I could hear it a little bit
It's
in what
going
you
down.
just busted, is that she's been through some abusive relationships and then coming 360 to herself. It's allowed her to gain some confidence. Can you tell us kind of how that worked for you?
Mhm. Well, it's like, you're at the bottom of the barrel, you feel me? You can't go nowhere but up, period. So it was like my last relationship I was in, it like tore me down so bad, broke me all the way down. And the only thing I could do was either really give up on myself or build myself up and just be who I want to be, who I aspire to be the person that I needed in my life and things like that. So it gave me like it catapulted me into being who I am now, like as open as I am now, I should say.
And that's cool because who you are now is somebody who is very entertaining. You have heat, you're comedic.
Thank
And
you.
one of the things that built you up into the person who you are is the fact that you have family that does this. So you come from a musically inclined family. So tell us a little bit about that too.
Definitely. Well, my dad, my brother's dad, but he raised me, you know, so that's my dad. He was a DJ and his father was a DJ. And they both taught me like how to count beats, how to stay on rhythm and stuff like that. And then I was also, you know, a dancer as well. And but the crazy that my biological father's side, they all could like they could freestyle. So it's crazy. Everybody freestyles, everybody does music, everybody, you know, is super creative in that way. So it's like I got both, you know, I got best of both worlds, like not even knowing who my real dad is, yet I inherited, you know, that those genes. But then I also got on like an intellectual level, I got, you know, the plan from my stepdad. And it's crazy. It's crazy. My brother does music too. It's crazy out here.
So that's cool. I mean, you got it in your genes, and then some more game got passed down to you. So were you in San Diego when you started doing all this?
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's really cool.
Yep. I was in San Diego.
And did you go to like a
Yeah.
performing arts school or did you go to studios? Like, how did you kind of get started? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, when I was like, I believe I was like 3 years old, my mom, she put me in dance classes. And so I'm like trained in all types of dance, tap dance, ballet, jazz, hip hop. And I've been doing that forever. I was in classes up until I was about 13, I would say. I was in like classes doing rehearsals and doing shows and stuff like that. And then in high school I was on dance teams. I was in dance crews, all that, all the way up until I was like 20, 21. And then that's what I was like, you know, I can't really continue professionally dancing, but I'll still dance, but I'm not gonna do, you know, the dance crews and the shows anymore. I've done some music videos and things like that. So it was cool. It was fun.
And who are some of the people that you've worked with?
Oh, they were just like some underground artists. They weren't mostly like big time artists like that. Um, so it was mostly underground music videos, things like that. But one one dance team that I was a part of in San Diego was called Culture Shock, and Culture Shock was very like militant. It was very militant, but it made me like discipline, and it taught me dedication as well. But Culture Shock, man,
Well, you know what they say, dedication to
they be working their
beautification.
days.
Culture shock. Okay.
Yep.
That's really cool. Do you make beats or anything, or does somebody else make your beats for you?
No, I want to get into making beats, but no, right now I worked with Nothing Nice. He produced my the track that I have out now called Fuck It. And then my brother makes beats and my dad makes beats. And they be throwing me some here and there. I'm trying to work with uh King Slumps now. He's in San Diego too. He does beats. He's super dope. I'm trying to get some from him, work with him. But mostly I just get my beats on YouTube.
Well, that's one way to get them. So you usually get them from YouTube, the free beats, and then you flow to them and add some sauce to them.
Mm.
Are there people like DJ Slumps? Are
Yeah.
there other people out here that you would like to work with?
Um, I mean, yeah, there's a few. There's some other female artists I want to collab with, like Festive. She's really, really dope. Or Kalia, she's really dope too. Those two female rappers I would love to collab with for sure, for sure. And there's a few others I want to collab with too, like JBM, Preach. He's fire. I just came up on this one dude's name is Lord Judah. He's fire. Like, there's so many people in San Diego. It's too many.
It's so amazing how much talent that we have in the San Diego area. When I say San Diego, I'm talking all the way from San Isidro through Escondido, Oceanside, the whole county, the San Diego area, and how little known we are. But at this point,
Right.
we're right on the edge of just being something major. And I know you'll be a part of that when it happens.
Right.
Now, on top of dancing and having a musical family, have you opened up to anything else? I mean, like fashion, there's a lot of people doing clothing, swag. There are a lot of people who are just doing all kinds of different stuff, building apps. What else do you do?
Yeah, I have a clothing line out right now. Right now it's just hoodies and t-shirts, but I have a clothing line right now, and that's pretty dope. Like, the pieces I create all the designs myself. I do want to get more into like pants and, hats and different things like that. Want to start incorporating those things. Um but also I want to get into like a little bit of acting. I feel like that would be super fun. I feel
It
like I should
sounds
just
good.
be on TV, period.
Okay, so you was made for the camera. Okay, y'all, you heard it here. Don't be surprised when you see Big
Yeah.
Ass, whether it's rapping, dancing, whatever. She may be on there, her Dr. Big Homie, but when you see her on the tube, do not be surprised. She's giving us a heads up. Big Ass is coming to something near you
Period.
sometime real soon, period. So, if I remember right,
I'm coming.
I've
Okay.
been told that you once opened up for Sugar Free. How did that come about?
Yeah, so I was working at a barbershop in Lemon Grove, and um it was funny. The owner of the shop, he would be pushing my music and the fact that I rap more than I did, and he was pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And his cousin is Narcotic. He's a rapper out there in San Diego. And Narcotic, he heard my song, and he was like, yo, like, let's record a song or whatever. So we went to the studio and we were recording the song. He told me, oh, and by the way, I'm finna open up for Sugar Free and we're gonna use this song. And I was like, what? So it was like very like, it was short notice, it was last minute, but it was like the first time in I ever performed in front of anybody. Like, I ever even spit up one bar in front of anybody was when we opened up for Sugar Free. And it was fun. Like, it was so fun, but I was so scared. I don't think people know. And Big June, he was standing right on the stage next to me. And he doesn't know who I am, but I know who he is. And the whole time I'm just like real nervous, because not only am I opening up for Sugar Free, not only my first performance ever, but this dude, Big June, is standing right next to me watching it. And I was like, my mind was in a whole nother place. It was like I was clowning people in the audience, trying to keep focus and stuff like that. So it was fun though.
And for those in the audience who don't know who Big June is, He's a pretty big part of San Diego's urban entertainment community. He's also has a unity movement going on out here called Footprints, and he's a friend of mine. And so when she says Big June is right there, if she didn't know him and she's from
Okay.
San Diego, then that would be a big deal. So I can understand what you're saying. I definitely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
In San Diego, that's having the star standing right there with you.
Right.
Now, is there
Right.
anything
Period.
else, something I've missed out on that the people of Dago don't know about you that they would be interested to know?
Um, I feel like that's a hard question for me to ask because I'm such an open book. And like, I don't know, people they have their assumptions of me or like how based on how I look and how, I may walk into a room or something. And people like get surprised or get like shook a little bit, like, dang, you're nothing like I thought you were gonna be. I'm like, yeah, like I'm a straight weirdo, I'm a straight nerd, I'm very intelligent, I'm goofy, I got the book smarts and the street smarts, you feel me? I'm just all around, just different from a lot of people, I feel like. But everybody is unique and different in their own way. But a lot of people, when they get to know me, they'll see that I'm really like an open book and I'm really, a kind-hearted person. And I just want everybody to see that they're a giant too. Like, I may be called Big Ash, but that's because I see myself really that big, but I also see everybody else that big too. So,
Oh, that's a great sentiment, and I'm sure people out here in San Diego appreciate it. Before we close out, I want to let people know how they can catch up with you, where they can catch you at. And so, can you explain that to them? Because there are people out here that probably want to get in touch with them, a big talent like you.
you can hit me up on Instagram at I am Dr. Big Homie. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever under Big Ash. Um, and I have a link on my Instagram, a link tree where it has everything. So go follow me on Instagram. I am Dr. Big Homie, and let's get it popping.
Okay, so we're at the end of the show, Big Ass, and you know how we do it. Keep grinding, keep it real, and always
Keep it Dago.